I know you're naive, but you know that you can be sugar under your sleeve. But the way that you did me, and you're doing me still, I can't help but to wonder, is your love for me real? Now you well, know that you're young, and I know you're naive, but you know that you can be sugar under your sleeve. But the way that you did me, and you're doing me still, I can't help but to wonder, is your love for me real? Well, I well, I
Alright, hi. So, I did say yesterday that I was either going to stream on Monday or Tuesday, but I ended up waking up pretty well, ended up getting a lot of sleep, considering, like, I was up nearly all night last night, and I kind of thought, hey, why not? Why not get a head start on an idea that I've had for a few months now, which is the Yakuza series. I've only played through 3 of the Yakuza games out of the 8 main games. Yeah, there's actually 8 main games altogether. That's crazy. So the idea that I had was to pretty much play through all of them back to back to back, which is going to take a long ass time. Like a really long ass time, because there's 8 games. And all of them finally got put onto PC only a few months ago, actually. I think 4, 5, and 6 were the last entries to be put on PC. And it's also one of my favourite games ever. The entire series I absolutely adore. So I was thinking, why not stream it? It'll be a fun time. Yakuza is one of those games that is very... what's the word for it? Weird? Weird but great. It's hard to... It's kind of a chameleon. It's hard to fully explain what Yakuza is, I guess. But yeah, so I kind of wanted to get a head start because I played through... Today we're doing Yakuza 0, and I played through this, I think 3 or 4 different times. So, in terms of spoilers and stuff, totally fine with it. It's only the later entries that I'm a little bit concerned about spoilers for. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering on, because we need to get into this, because it's a long game. It's pretty long, so... New game without using game data, new game without... yes, because we want to do new game plus, definitely. And I think the last time I ever played this was, I think, May of last year. So it's been over a year. So I think I remember how to play. Difficulty settings, easy, normal, or hard. I don't think I've ever finished any of the Yakuza games on the hardest difficulty. So I actually want to attempt it. Recommended for players who are skilled at action games. Well, yeah, why not? We'll go for it. This will probably be like the most cutscene heavy game also that I've ever streamed. So I think for quite a bit of the cutscenes, I'm probably going to stay quiet because I just love this game so much that it would be bad to talk over it. Also, quick side note, I did go through the audio settings to double check everything was in sync, and the game worked, so hopefully the game isn't too loud at any point. I think it has its loud moments, but I don't want the game to be, like, insanely loud, like, definitely not. I missed his voice. It's been too long of a time since I last played Yakuza, and I forgot how good Kiryu's voice sounds. It's the reason he's one of my favourite characters out of any game that I've ever played, ever. He's 10 out of 10 in terms of character. I also love, like, this is the very opening scene, and I don't remember how I got into the Yakuza series. I really can't remember. But I love that opening scene because it pretty much makes you think our main character's a bad guy, when he really isn't, really. He's like one of the most... I was going to say one of the most wholesome characters, but he's probably not wholesome. One of the most, like, friendliest, I guess. Like, his heart... Like, Kiryu's heart is in the right place, but I just love how they set him up as kind of a villain towards the start. And he's got style. He just walks straight away, like... Like, that's one of the life lessons. You don't fuck around with Kiryu. You just don't. Because he will kill you, pretty much. But, like, I'm actually really excited to go back and replay this now. After it being over a year, it's still a game that I remember extremely well. From, like, start to finish, I remember the story really, really well. But it's also going to be great to get into the future games that I haven't played yet. Being Yakuza 3, 4, 5, 6, and then, of course, 7. Which came out, I think, last year or 2 years ago.
そんなこと気にしないでいい。むき出しだろうが金は金だからね。堂島組さんは仕事早くて助かるよ。はいこれ。約束の1割。ご苦労さん。どうも。で、これは俺からの気持ちね。いや、それは。鳥藩が常識のこのご時世、安い取り分でやってもらってんだ。普通なら本職の人にこんな安い額の取り立て頼めないからね。でも 同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろ。ま、これは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだ。はっ、とっとき。
ありがとうございます。
しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな。30万ポッチ捨てんのは簡単だが、回収しとかねえと商売としてのけじめがつかねえ。なあ。
ええ、まあ。
俺も長いことこの町で金貸しやってるからよくわかる。今の世の中、金の本当の価値が分かってるやつなんてほとんどいやしない。その点、学のない君の方が高学歴の若造よりよっぽど分かってる気がするんだけど、そうじゃない？
俺には分かりません。それじゃこれで。
なあ、うちに来ねえか？兄ちゃん。君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げる。いい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱ける。それだけじゃない。金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできる。ヤクザは下積みが長え。手っ取り早くのし上がるにはうちに来て稼ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが。
3年前にその言葉を聞いてればそうしてたかもしれませんけど、一度極道になったもんは時間を巻き戻せない。
それが
That's another reason why I like Hiro. He's loyal. He's working for the Yakuza, and he could have just easily said, no, I don't want to be Yakuza anymore, and work for this guy, but no.
さあな。俺はヤクザになったことねえからわからねえ。ま、気が変わったらいつでも連絡してくれ。じゃ。
I think I also remember the first time I ever played this kind of art design, especially this whole cutscene kind of threw me off a little bit, because I thought that maybe every cutscene afterwards would be like that, but it isn't. Oh, are these... That's the opening credits. I will definitely skip it, because I think they're going for ages. And that's another thing, the soundtrack for this game is 10 out of 10. Pretty much everything about Yakuza 0 is great. I really don't have any bad things to say about it. I really don't. Also wanted to skip the intro cutscene just because of copyright reasons also, just in case, to play it safe. Because there's a lot of songs in this game and I don't want to risk it as much as I can. Man, this feels weird. Like, controlling Kira right now, this feels weird after a year of not playing the game. I also need to check what's in our inventory, because it's New Game Plus, so I imagine they've taken away... Yeah, they've pretty much taken away everything that I had last time. Still got some of our equipment stuff, but I don't really think a lot of this stuff is useful for us right now. Not really. We've still got like some of our other gear options, which I don't really use. Although that might be a massive help for hard mode, because I feel like there's going to be one or two boss fights in hard mode which are going to be a real pain to deal with. But we should be okay. Hopefully. So we've got the money, like 10,000 yen? Yeah, we've just got just a bit. Just got just a bit enough money for this. We got a wooden katana. Oh yeah, and we don't have any space for it either. I'm trying to see, what can I take out which... What's the weakest weapon I have, actually? Probably the table salt. Because I remember what the table salt does to enemies, but we can get rid of it. Save the game, yes. We'll do a save. Ah, yeah, so you can see my save files, like, one of the last times I ever saved it was 2019? 28th of December 2019, that's crazy. I think that's probably the first time I ever finished the game, then. Okay, I need to look at the map also to see where we're going. Let me zoom out. There we go. Okay, so it's not that far actually.
ほら早く金貸せって後で返すっつってんだろうが
困ります。勘弁してください。
ごちゃごちゃうるせえんだよいいからさっさと出せ
誰か助けて。
Now I'll actually get to see how hard mode actually is, and if I remember how to play this.
誰かこっち来んぞなんだよ
So I think I remember some of the basic attack moves.
おいヤクザじゃねえのかそいつバカヤクザったって年も大して俺らと変わんねえどうせ下っ端だろ
お前らこの町に来んのは初めてか
だったらなんだよ
ここらはうちの組の島なんでなカムロ町を歩き慣れている連中ならこの辺りでバカはしねえ
なんだとヤクザが偉そうに説教垂れてんじゃねえぞこら
Press X repeatedly to perform rush combos. Okay. At least it gives me a tutorial, so I wasn't gonna like completely forget how to do this. Press Y during an X combo, attack to perform a finishing blow that knocks enemies down. Okay. Okay, I kind of remember this now. Kind of. The yellow gauge on the top left indicates your health. The game will end if the yellow part is fully depleted. Health recovery methods, recovery items, and then you can eat something. You know, basic 101, pretty much. Press B near an enemy to grab them. Okay. Okay, kind of getting my ass kicked a little bit. Okay, your training is now complete. It's time to wipe smokes off opponents' faces. You can gain money by knocking down or defeating enemies, depending on how you do it. You might get a bonus too. Okay. I only hit him once then. Okay, yeah, I kind of got the hang of this now. Yeah. Got this guy left. I love how, like, you can see that they're slightly intimidated because they have the weird glow above the head, which is always, like, a nice attention to detail.
相変わらず容赦ねえな
錦
おめえいつまで経っても来ねえから待ち合わせすっぽかされたかと思ったよ
逆だおめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやって時間潰してたんじゃねえか
暇つぶしに喧嘩っておとなしくヘルスにでも行けってろガキじゃあるめえし
興味ね
相変わらず硬いねまあいいやとりあえず飲みに行こうぜ 久々にオールで付き合えよ。な。
ああ。
ありがとうございました。
はい
や、この度はどうも。お日柄もよく。
行くぞ錦。
しかしよ、お前も様になってきたよな。もう一発のヤクザだ。今日の取り立てももう済ませたんだろ。
まあな。
これで風間のおやっさんも少し安心するか。
さあな。あいにく俺の取り柄は喧嘩の腕っぷしだけだ。お前みたいに器用じゃねえからな。
何言ってんだ。こんなバカみてえな時代だぜ。楽しまなきゃ損だろう。少し頭使えや。
風間のおやっさんが無所から出てくるのは年明けてからだ。それまでに俺も少しは器用になっとくさ。
へえ。なら、まずそのみすぼらしいなりから。
I was waiting for this. Like, this is a reoccurring thing throughout the game, that he will just constantly, I don't know, talk shit about our outfit, but it's a nice looking outfit.
そうすりゃ世の中の見え方もちったか。
Like, our clothes look absolutely fine, but according to Nishiki, no. He's not a
風
fan.
間のおやっさんだっていつも地味な服着てんだろ。
お前な、あの人は組の若頭。堂島組のナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行きゃそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にある程度見えが必要なんだよ。
お前が最近車買ったのもその見栄のためか。
このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せよ。
見栄張りてんならケチケチすんな。
お前も本当は分かってんだろ。人は車のエンブレムと着ている服のブランド、そしてこの堂島組の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く。ヤクザは見栄張ってなんぼだぜ。
そんなもんか。
そんなもんさ。仇の癖してアコギな商売するやつに借りた金で遊びまくるバカ。この町の連中に人の内面なんて見抜けやしねえ。奴らにとっちゃ外見が全てだ。
わかった、もういい。それより飲みに行くんじゃなかったのか。
おうおう、そうだったな。よし。
I think after this cutscene, there's one thing that I need to look into. It's slightly an issue, but like there's a little bit of stuttering with some of the character models, like only a tiny bit, and I keep noticing it. I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem, but I just want to go through the actual options because I don't remember it ever doing this before. Let's see. I could also change the graphic quality down because it's not... Like, the game still looks beautiful on medium or the high settings. I don't think it makes too much of a difference. Let me see. I think the rest of these should be okay. I think so, anyway. Yeah, we'll see how that is. Because it's not super noticeable, but I keep every few seconds noticing there's just a tiny bit of stutter in character models and stuff like that. Like, I would rather kind of find what the issue is now than, like, later on, it become a massive problem. Well, the game still looks really good even on medium settings, so I'm not going to complain about that. I feel like the game would probably look good on low settings, to be honest, so...
街で遊んでアンテナ張らねえとな。この街でしのぐってのはそういうことさ。可愛い女子大生がよりどりみどりと言われ、ついていったらバーバーばっかり。5000円ポッキリのはずがぼったく。
I know we can actually just rush ahead also and just ignore this in conversation, but I'll follow Nishiki for now.
そう思わねえとやってられねえだろう。なんだよ。今のは物の例えであって、別に俺が実際に体験したってわけじゃ。まあとにかく今日は俺のおごりだ。おめえもたまには楽しい。
Like, I wouldn't really say it's a big problem, but I think the start of the game is a little slow paced, just a tiny bit. But then, like, towards like the halfway point is where everything kind of like ramps up in terms of like characters and story and actual kind of goals and stuff like that. Definitely. But I mean, again, it's still one of my favorite games of all time. The entire series, like, although I have my least favorite game in the series, I still enjoyed that a lot. So yeah, I don't feel like the Yakuza team could make a bad game. I hope not, anyway. Oh yeah, I remember this. This entire thing is just so weird. Like, Yakuza's a weird game to actually kind of explain because it's either really goofy and really stupid or like really serious and really, like, really serious. This would be the right word. It's like, as goofy as this whole like opening is, like, characters die and characters get killed off. They don't come back. It's pretty brutal in terms of that. But the game is also just really jokey at times. But they mix it perfectly because it's like can be a stupid game and can have those really goofy moments where it just makes no sense. But then when the game gets serious, it gets serious and it knows when to stop all the jokey stuff, I guess. So that's kind of why it is a hard sell to explain to someone what the Yakuza games are about, I guess. And we've got just a young dude and an old dude just fighting off because, hey, why not? Why not? And of course, we're going to fix it our way, which normally means beating the shit out of someone. Which also works for me because then I've got like another tutorial, so I can actually remember the controls a little bit better. I'm trying to think also, because this is New Game Plus, do we have all our different styles, or do we get that later on? Because I remember, I don't know, I think it's Yakuza 2, that the three fighting styles you get, I think you keep them the entire game, even in New Game Plus. I think so, anyway. The three blue glowing bars at the top left are called Heat Gauge. Heat Gauge starts at the first bar, and as your attacks hit enemies, the gauge fills up. At each level, your speed increases. Some moves require a certain level. Yeah. It's like kind of our special abilities. That's how to sum it up, really. Also, like, we can grab items and use those too. The training is now complete. That concludes the explanation of the heat gauge and special moves. Okay. Let me see if I've got. No, I only have this fighting style. Which is weird, because I feel like in New Game Plus they would give you all of them, but no. No, well, that was easy. That wasn't too bad. I just have a feeling though that boss fights, especially on the hardest difficulty, are not going to be that easy. No, definitely not. And there's two bosses that I have in mind, which I think are going to give me a lot of trouble on the hardest difficulty. Because they gave me a lot of trouble the very first time I ever played, so... Also, they were fighting over an idol, which idol they liked. This is what Yakuza is. It's so dumb and stupid, but it's so good at the same time. I just remembered we've not even got to the best bit of this opening chapter either. Because I think in about 10 minutes we have to do karaoke, which is great. Which is another reason why I love this game, because the karaoke songs are really, really good. And now they're friends now. So it all worked out. All's well that ends well, yeah. Completing certain challenges will earn you CP, completion points. You can view them for the pause menu. Under completion list, some are things that will probably happen on their own as you play the game, but others will require more deliberate effort. Visit temples or shrines to access CP exchange menu. Yeah, so we just get like mini upgrades from that. So yeah, I can't even look at my abilities list either. They've locked that off for now. What's my overall completion rate? Only 36%. And I've finished this game like 3 different times. So there's a lot of content in this. And a lot of stuff that I've just never done.
What?
You've got to punch like a 2-ton gorilla and you go waiting out on drunks. What do you think that talent was meant for? All that raw fighting prowess? Prowess? Look, I just helped a couple of guys work off some alcohol, that's all. Yes, that's the point, that's the problem. You want to talk alcohol, you're like taking one swig from a vintage bottle and then tossing the rest. I also realised I haven't been talking over like the narration bit this entire time. Because there's going to be a lot of talking in this game. You're Japanese mafia, right? Yeah, it's something like that, yeah.
Yes.
You call me boy? Yeah, we're not a boy. No. Compared to me, you're practically a toddler. I mean, he looks pretty old, yeah.
Ah.
No sense wasting time on this drunk, I should just go.
Hey. What?
You spend all your money playing around, you'll never get stronger, you gotta invest in yourself. I'm wondering, does this unlock our abilities menu now? Maybe? Maybe it does, I don't remember.
No.
There's a special lecture just for me. There we go, it has unlocked our abilities list. Upgrades are now available. Okay, so for New Game Plus, all the upgrades did carry over, which is a really good thing, because I was a little bit worried they weren't going to carry over for some reason. But a lot of these I've already spent a lot of money on in previous playthroughs. So I'll buy that one, yeah. Because a lot of these... Pretty much all of these actually are going to be useful for us. Boost the damage you deal when attacking stunned enemies. We'll also buy that. See if there's any other ones on here I can buy. Increases the power of regular attacks and heat actions while using the B style. So we've got 3 different styles, which are all really helpful. And I think we've unlocked all of them now, I think? I don't think I have to do any story stuff to get them all. What a weird old man. What's his deal? So if I check the abilities now? Oh no, we're not in a fight. We're not in a fight, so I can't like change my abilities yet. No. But I would think we've got all 3 styles unlocked now, because I think I remember how to unlock them anyway, if we haven't. I think it's just all story stuff. That's the name of where we are, Kamarucho. I couldn't remember the name. Even though it appears in all 3 of the games that I've played so far.
欲の塊みてえな連中がな。そいつらが酒やら女やら欲しがって集まる場所なんだ。この彼女って街は。
なんだよ。不器用なりに一応分かってんじゃねえか。
見直したか。
錦山くん。
よ
う。なんだあいつら。
現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
は？
ねえ、ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店来てくれるの？
今日、後で顔出すよ。
本当に？
Also noticed just how serious Kiru looks all the time. Like his face just doesn't really have many facial expressions. Just always looks serious.
ほら、お小遣いだ。
信じてるよ。
女ってのは器用なもんだね。
ありがとう。じゃあまた後でね。
待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ、俺があの女たちにまんまと小遣いせびられて。
You just give them 40 grand? Good lord, dude.
けどそうじゃねえ。女とつながって。
But I guess like this is the 80s. So like money was a little bit different then, I guess.
基本的に女にモテない。あの人たちは見るからにヤクザでございますって格好してるからな。
それがなんだよ。
だから兄貴たちと飲むときいろんな女連れてくとそれだけで小遣いくれるし、俺の組での覚えもめでたくなる。どうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。違うか？
なるほど。そうかもしんねえな。
さあ、店はここだ。
And the karaoke bit's coming up in like 5 minutes, I think. Which I don't think I've ever done the karaoke mini games in Yakuza on the hardest difficulty either, so that's going to be kind of weird to do. I'll give it a go, but I don't know if I'll be any good at it or not. Because it has been over a year since I last played this, so...
お前
Could be good, could be terrible. We'll see.
これで2度目だけど。なんでだ？
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ。常連なのかと思ってな。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。店のもんに顔も売れる。俺は安く見られるのはごめんなんだな。
なるほど。お前は偉いよ。確かに見栄ってのを大事にしてる。
おめえもこの世界でのし上がりたきゃ少しは見習えよ。でもおめえはそういうタイプじゃねえってことか。
俺はおやっさんの背中を追いかけてこの世界に入った。孤児だった俺ら拾ってくれたあの人のために。てめえの体張るくらいしか脳がね
え。いや、もしかしたらおめえは今のままでいいのかもな。おめえが下で頑張って風間のおやっさんが出世すりゃ、おめえにも出世の芽が出てくるかもしれない。そういうのし上がり方もあるさ。ただおめえは風間のおやっさんの子じゃない。堂島組の組員なんだ。
So they're kind of just giving a bit more of a backstory on how the Yakuza family works for us.
風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろうな。
And it does get a little bit complicated remembering who is who in the whole Yakuza games, because the families of Yakuza are pretty big in each game. And there's so many characters. I kind of go off faces more than actual names for these games, because I'm not the best at remembering names.
よし、真面目な話はもうやめだ。カラオケでもしてパーッと騒ごうぜ。
My favorite part.
わかった。
I was waiting for it. Like, we're ditching the serious talk. We're gonna get straight to karaoke. It's what I want to hear. I don't know if you can pick a song though, or if it picks it for you. I don't remember. Karaoke controls. Karaoke is a rhythm game where you press buttons shown on the screen in time of a song. Simply press the indicated button when the cursor reaches it. Make sure to press the correct buttons at the right time. Yeah. I remember how to do karaoke. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do this on the hardest difficulty or not. You can pick. I mean, there's the happy song, there's the kind of sad song. I'm going to pick the happy one. Although, all the karaoke songs in Yakuza 0 are... I don't have any words for how good they are. They're just that good. And I don't know what difficulty this is on, if this is also on the hardest difficulty. I don't know. Okay, this isn't the hardest difficulty. No. Because I think the hardest difficulty is extremely faster paced than this. I think also, like, the first time I ever played this, I did 100% every karaoke song, because it's just that good. This is why I love this game, because it's just so over the top, and I love every single bit of it. Because, like, if you told someone, like, hey, this is a serious game about Yakuza and you know, characters get killed off and there's serious stakes involved, and then you show them this, it's like a completely different game, really. And that's it. The karaoke songs, they're not that long, actually. Like, 2 minutes long? I really hope there's another story karaoke song involved, because I think that's the only one, I think. For this game, anyway. Score was 91. That's alright. We made one mistake, we got 9 bad notes, 21 good, and then 97 great. That's perfectly okay with me. 91 points. Not gonna complain. I never knew you take karaoke so seriously. We always take karaoke seriously in these games.
仕方なく付き合ってやっただけで。
嘘つけ。その割にはノリノリだったじゃねえか。普段から隠れて練習してるんだろなあ。
よせよ。そんなわけねえだろ。
それにしても思いっきり歌ったら腹減ったな。締めにラーメンでも言っとくか。
And we also get ramen, man. This is a good day.
まだ食うつもりか?
Like, we go drinking with Nishikyu, we get food with Nishikyu, we get karaoke. It's the entire package, really.
付き合えよ。天国圏でどうだ?
しょうがねえな。わかったよ。
行くぞ。前から思ってたけどよ。おめえいい声してるよな。曲のチョイスは渋いけど。
悪かったな。流行りの曲はよく知らねえんだ。
なら少しは勉強しろって。流行りに遅れた男はモテないからな。
And he's also roasting us again.
そうか。
つっても
Like, I like Nishiki as a character, but like, holy shit, does he roast us a lot in this game. He's roasting us about our dress sense, he's roasting us about karaoke. Like, come on, dude.
かもな。やっぱアイドルっつったら女だ。最近はマジで可愛い子が多いぞ。
おお、そうなんだ。
ああ。帰ったらチェックしてみろよ。案外ハマって俺より詳しくなるかもな。
さあな。
そのうち俺ら二人8匹でコンサート行ってたりして。
お互い想像したくねえ姿だ。
だな。
いやー、ごちそうさまです。この店、彼女と来たことある？
な？おい、なんだよ。全然食ってねえじゃんか。
だからもう食えねえって言ったろ。大盛りなんか頼みやがって。
情けねえこと言うなよ。それでも男が。
昨夜11時頃、カムロ町の一角で発見された若い男性の変死体は激しい暴行を受けており、警視庁では殺人事件とみて付近を捜査中です。ただいま続報が入りました。若い男性の身元が判明したとのことです。死体で発見された男性は都内在住の会社員栗原太一さん32歳。警視庁の調べでは栗原さんは金融業者数社から借金を抱えていたとみられ、今後関係者から事情を聞く方針です。
おい、桐生。
Definitely wasn't us, because we didn't kill him. We did beat him up, but we didn't kill the dude.
いや、お前、夕べの取り立て、相手のこと結構痛めつけたって言ってたよな。
こちらが栗原さんの死体が発見された現場です。
ここって、俺が取り立てした場所だ。
おいおい、お前、マジか。
Again, we didn't kill him. No, no, no.
殴ったわけじゃねえはずだ。
この場所はカムロ町で人がごった返すネオン街からわずかに裏道を入った先にあります。ビルとビルに囲まれて人目につきにくい、かなりいびつな空間という印象を受けますが、栗原さんの死体はこのわずかに残る更地に倒れていたとのことです。
こいつ。
やめてくれ。
俺が取り立てたやつだ。
お前、本当に間違いねえのか？
は？
何やってんだよ。取り立てで相手殺しちまうなんてよ。誰からだ？組か？
ああ、早速呼び出した。事務所に電話してくれ。
やっぱり今のニュースの件で呼び出されてんだよな、お前。まずいことになったな。いや、お前ももちろんやべえけど、これで風間のおやっさんの立場も危うくなる。
何？
この不始末につけ込まれちまうってことだ。
どういう意味だ？
お前や俺がおやっさんに拾われたってことは堂島組の人間なら誰でも知ってる。だからよ、俺らの不始末はおやっさんの責任にもなっちまう。
だが俺がやっちまったことだ。おやっさんは関係ねえ。
そうはいかねえよ。殺しとなるとことがでかい。多分おやっさんの後釜に座ろうって連中は間違いなくそこをついてくる。堂島組若頭補佐の3人とかな。
くそ。
そもそも半年前、おやっさんがサツにパクられたのもその3人の誰かに売られたって噂だ。
なんだそれは。
おやっさんの仕切ってた鳥羽、周到に場所変えてたのにいきなり摘発食らったろ。ありゃ組の事情に詳しいもんがサツにチクったとしか思えねえ。でそれが誰かっていや、3人の若頭補佐の1人、クゼの兄貴だったって噂だ。
クゼの兄貴がおやっさんを殺に撃ったってことか。
もちろん証拠があるわけじゃない。でもよ、その件でおやっさんが無所に行ってからクゼはえらい勢いついてる。火のないとこになんとやらだ。
何しろ今は組に連絡するしかねえ。だろう。
そうか。そうだな。分かった。俺はとりあえず知恵貸してくれる人を探してみる。
すまね。
That kind of was a lot of backstory on characters we are gonna get introduced to pretty soon. But yeah, like, well, another thing I've always liked about Yakuza is how much story they do throw at you, but it's never too overwhelming. It's just putting names to faces. That's the only issue I've ever had with these games, because I'm terrible with names, but like, if you showed me a character from a Yakuza game, I could point out which game they're from, like, immediately. It's just with names, not the best of them, definitely not.
桐生だ。そっちで誰か俺のポケベル鳴らしたか？
あ、はい。クゼの兄貴に言われまして。桐生さん、すぐ事務所までお越し願いやす。実は若頭補佐のお三方が桐生さんを
The three lieutenants we're gonna meet really shortly. I remember them pretty well, because they're all pretty unique looking and pretty important characters for this game. Okay, so we don't have to walk there, so that's good. Because I've always forgotten where that building is. Although I think it appears in... Yeah, it appears in every Yakuza game that I've played so far, but I always forget where it is, because it's such a small building. Alright, I know there's enemies over there, but I don't want to get involved with them. Definitely not. Although we might not have a choice. Okay, I went the complete wrong way. Where do I need to go? Oh, okay, it's there. Okay, I was trying to go all the way around here, but that wouldn't work. Okay, can I sneak past them? No, no. Oh, I can actually see we've got our... Okay, yeah, we do have all the fighting abilities. Okay. Do I have... Okay, no, that's all I've got in that inventory. Okay. I thought for some reason I might have, like, other stuff. Or they might have given me that later on, but no. So, at some point I need to stock up on health items. Because we're playing this on the hardest difficulty, I don't want to get into a boss fight and have no health items. That would be pretty bad timing. Yes. Alright, now we need to go over here. Good thing we've also got quite a lot of money in this game. Because the money carries over in New Game Plus. Abilities carry over in New Game Plus. I'm trying to think what else carries over. Probably like one other thing carries over. Because I remember like the very first time I played this, my very first playthrough, they don't give you a lot of money at the start of the game. They really don't. It's not until like later on is when you start getting a lot of money in game. And those are the 3 lieutenants that were just mentioned a few minutes ago. You can see why I said they all look like unique looking, because the suits make them very colourful.
申し訳ありません。クゼの兄貴。
こんな昼間から堂島組の幹部がガン首揃えてお前を呼び出した理由。
And also, like, all 3 of these guys you would never want to fuck with, ever. Because they all look like they would kill you immediately. Because they all are pretty intimidating looking, yeah.
やっぱりてめえか。これはゴルどころじゃなくなっちまったな。なあ、クゼの兄貴。
お前に取り立てを頼んだ金貸しから組に連絡があってな。
金貸し？
東郷クレジットの社長だ。あの社長に頼まれて仇ぶっ殺したのはおめえだろ。もっともあいつは自分のせいじゃねえって早速逃げ打ってやがったがな。たかが30万程度の小競りの取り立てで本性が下手打つとも思っていなかっただろうからな。はあ、ちんけな金貸しとはいえ同情するぜ。
まあそんなことはどうでもいい。理由がどうあれ仇をやっちまったっつうことはどう幕を引くかだが。
ちょっと待ってください。俺は
ジタバタすんじゃねえ。安心しろ。仇ったって相手も借金まみれのクズだ。臭い飯7、8年食えばことは収まる。
Definitely not going to prison because we didn't kill the dude. I remember, like, the first time playing this thinking, like, did we actually kill the dude? But then I remembered, like, no, we definitely didn't.
あの場所からどう人目をそらすかだが。
そうだな。面倒なことをしてくれたもんだ。
あの場所ってどういう意味っすか？
とぼけんじゃねえよ。おめえが死体を捨ててった場所だ。
Even his voice isn't, like, really intimidating.
よりによってなんであの場所でやったんだ。え？まさか風間の
And, like, although we're supposed to... I'd say I would maybe dislike these characters, maybe hate these characters, because they are kind of villainous. I still think they're really well-written characters.
聞かれたことだけに答えろ。
なんであの場
Like, it's kind of hard to hate these guys, because I get where they're coming from.
それにチャカはどこで手に入れた？それも頭から渡されたのか？
チャカ、一体何の話をしてるんですか？俺は銃なんか持ってません。
この後に及んで白を切るつもりってか。
I think that was the point when I realized, like, no, we didn't kill the guy because we didn't have a gun with us. And as a Yakuza member, that would be pretty much like suicide for us if we attempted to shoot someone. Because Yakuza don't do that.
だったら死体転がしたのは俺じゃありません。俺は素手で奴を殴っただけです。本当です。
もしその話が本当だとしたら、お前は誰かにはめられたってことになる。そうだな。
はい。間違っても俺は銃を撃ったりはしていません。
と言ってるが、どうしますか？嘘に決まってんだろ。たくわらぎしやがって。てめえみたいな下っ端はめて誰が得するってんだ。
おうキリ、もう一度聞くぞ。なんでわざわざあの場所で騒ぎを起こしたんだ？
金貸しからの指示だったんです。あの場所に相手を呼び出すから、少し痛い目に合わせてから金を取り立ててくれって。
今言ったこと間違いねえな。
ええ。
どうやら金貸しから話聞く必要がありそうだな。とはいえ、うちの組があの殺しに関係していたっつうのは事実だ。しかも場所が場所だ。このままじゃあっちの仕事に支障が出ちまう。どうするよ、クゼな兄貴。
答えは一つだろう。
It also just occurred to me, like, we're not the only one with a really serious face in this game. I feel like every major Yakuza character just always looks really serious. But I guess if you're in that line of work, I guess you wouldn't probably have a serious face all the time.
例の死体が見つかったあの場所はな、あそこは通称空の一坪って厄介な土地なんだよ。お前ら下っ端は知らねえかもしれねえけどな、堂島組長から俺ら頭補佐の3人に命令が出てたんだ。どんな手使ってもその空の一坪を手に入れろとな。
空の一坪。
針の穴ほどの隙間もない繁華街に偶然できた一坪の空き地だ。それを親父が欲しがってる。親が欲しがるものを差し出す。それが子分の義務ってわけだ。だがその場所で仇の死体が見つかった。あの土地が世間の目を引いちゃ地上げしようにも手出しが難しくなっちまう。ほんと困った話さ。ああ。
それがおやっさんとどんな関係が？
あの一坪にはな、別の意味もあってな。堂島の親父に差し出したやつにはとっておきの褒美が用意されてる。
褒美？
おう。不在の風間の頭の後、堂島組次期若頭のポストだ。つまりあの土地は俺ら頭補佐にとってただの一坪じゃねえってことだ。まあ最初はてっきり風間の頭とつながってるお前が俺らの邪魔するためにやったのかと思ってたが、 そうの顔色じゃ何にも知りませんでしたって感じだな。
ちょっと待ってください。それじゃ風間のおやっさんはどうなるんです？
さあな。だが組の一大事に無所にいるようじゃ頭は務まんねえだろ。おまけにだ、ガキの頃から育ててきた可愛い子分が理由はどうあれ仇をぶち殺しちまったとあっちゃきっちりけじめつけねえとな。
おやっさんは関係ない。それで俺も殺しはやっていません。
そういうことはサツにつってもヤクザの言い分聞くほど連中も暇じゃねえだろうな。サツには今日中に実しろよ。それと縁故詰めとけや。お前も極道なら組長に挨拶しとかねえと筋が通らねえぞ。
So pretty much the main, I guess like the main story for Yakuza 0 is us being framed for murder that we didn't commit, and then we're thrown into it because everyone wants the little like pot of land where the guy died. So it's a little bit of a weird story, especially because this is a prequel for Yakuza, because this is set in the 80s. And I think Yakuza 1 is set in 2000, I think so. I'm not 100% sure what year it's set in, actually. But I do know this is set in, like, around the 80s. But I do kind of like how unique the whole, like, main storyline is, because it's out there, but it's just out there enough that it's not too wild and too crazy for Yakuza standards.
Hey.
Oh, it's this guy again. He's been looking for us? A little bit weird, but okay. I'm glad somebody's having a good morning, yeah, because we're not having a good morning. We're about to get kicked out of the Yakuza for something we never even did, so...
Yeah.
And now we're getting thrown into this situation. We can't really catch a break, really, because we're about to face some angry people, apparently.
No. Yes. Oh.
This guy lended these two 1,000,000 yen. I mean, that's his problem, not ours. So I'm trying to think how much 1,000,000 yen would be in, like, modern times. I don't know. Probably not as much. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. You don't expect me to pay, do you? Yeah, we definitely don't. I think we probably have 1,000,000 yen, but I'm not looking to throw that away. No. Since when are you my master at anyway? I don't really give a shit who you are. Just give me my money before the big gentleman behind me gets impatient. Hey, he's kind of big. He's not the biggest dude in this game, no. Because you're not going to drag me into your problems. I feel like we're already dragged into this situation, and we don't have a choice. I told you, this has got nothing to do with me. It doesn't have anything to do with us, but... For the 3 games that I've played, Kiryu's luck in situations is always pretty bad. Always finds himself in trouble, always finds himself in less than ideal situations, so... We definitely don't have a choice. I guess I just gotta beat these 2 up. I'm presuming that's gonna be the answer to this, because it normally always is. Why don't we make it 2 million? You want to pay me double? Like I'm going to buy that. You're drunk off your ass, old man. And now this guy's putting money on the line? My guy, can you not make the situation worse for us? You're not drunk, you're crazy. Bruno's famous around here for busting heads. All 3 of you could rush him at the same time and snap you like twigs. I mean... I don't think so. I'll tell you right now, I'm not bailing you out. If you don't want to get hurt, I'd start apologizing now.
Oi.
You'll be fine, just a little workout. You just focus on keeping an eye on the action, boy. Don't call us boy. I think this is also how you get the different fighting styles. Because it was, I remember it was story related. And it was something that wasn't optional, so. Yeah, so this is how they do it, yeah. And then there's another time later on in the game where you get, like, you unlock the first style. But it is good that it's not an optional thing. Because if it was, I think it would make this entire game like 20 times harder, just having to use one fight style the entire game.
No.
Hey, you in the coat, homeless dude. Bruno's barely got a scratch on him. You gonna try and finish the job with those weak-ass punches?
Yeah.
Let the kid take it from you? I'm guessing that's us. I mean, Kiryu is pretty young in this game. Yeah, I think he's only in his 20s, I think. Also, thank you so much for the resub, Jake. Hi. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. Good morning, should I say, because it's just turned afternoon. But yeah, we're doing Yakuza today. Yes, hello, hi. Also, yeah, again, I appreciate the resub. It really helps out. But yeah, hi, hello. Now I gotta fight this guy. Using the same moves that he just did on us. Actually, can I just... Oh, you can switch to style by pressing that button. Can I just pick him up and throw him? I can actually, yeah. One advantage of the rush style is you can evade with a series of quick steps by pressing A repeatedly. You can also combo up to you can combo up through them together. I can barely speak right now. Use this to avoid enemy attacks and wipe them out without taking any damage. Oh yeah, the quick step thing, yeah. You use rush style moves to crush Bruno and show him his boss. When using the rush style, you can stun enemies by hitting them a certain number of times. Okay. You need to wait for him until he doesn't guard and then constantly hit him. Ow. You just woke up, Jake? Yeah, I only woke up like 2 hours ago also, so I totally understand. It's not a problem. But you didn't miss much either, by the way. We're still in the first chapter of the game. We're just kind of relearning how to play this, because it's been over a year since I last played the game. So, yeah, trying to learn all the fighting techniques, all the controls and stuff like that, yeah. Bruno barely got a punch in, just who the hell are you? Your name's Kiru. Dodging family, which family are you guys with? I don't even think they're from a family of Yakuza. I don't think so. You're a proper Yakuza. Yes, yes we are. I have business with your boss and need to meet with him as soon as possible. You know where he is right now. President? I figure he'd be at the office at this hour. Okay, so that's a building on that street. Hopefully the game tells me where that is on the map, because I don't know by heart where that is. I cannot remember. Now they're just going to slowly run away, and we're done with that for now. Hey, tell me something. Oh? Just who are you? Why approach me? What are you after? Me? Yes. Well, people here call me Bacchus? Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know. I came to you because I had an angry thug on my butt. The way that that's worded is a little weird, but anyway. Look, if you're in some trouble, tell me. Maybe I can help. And that goes for him too. Those weren't the moves of an amateur. What's his deal? A real steal of a deal is what it is. He's got a gig sweeter than honey, real fascinating to watch. You should go have a look too, boy. I wish he'd stop calling boy. I get why he calls us that, because he's old, and we're the young one, but still. He's homeless, right? What kind of work does he do? You hate having a thug on your butt? Yeah. Yeah, same, Jake. Same. That phrasing, yeah, it's a little out there. He's what do you call it? God damn it, this is even worse. He's a, what do you call it? A fisting artist. It's another reason why I love Yakuza, because they just don't care, and some of the phrasing can be completely taken out of context. He's a fisting artist. Sure. That's not the right word, but okay. Whoa, that's not really my scene. That ain't it. It's punch out artist. God damn it. Yeah, a punch out artist. Slip of the tongue. Alright, so what's a punch out artist? The customer pays a fee, then they get to throw as many punches at me as they like. I don't think I follow. There's some SMM thing. Oh, Yakuza. I forgot, but there's a lot of stuff like this. There's one side quest that I'm really looking forward to. Which it's pretty out there. Yeah. But again, this is why I love this game. The writing is just so out there and so just bizarre that it just works. Nah, nothing like that. come on by and watch if you've got questions. I work in the... I'm not going to pronounce that. You couldn't pay me enough money to pronounce that. I work in the parking lot place, we'll call it that. It's got plenty to teach you about fighting, my boy. You kick yourself if you don't check it out. Alright, I get the picture. I'll swing by if I can find the time. It's Kiryu-san from the Dojima family, right? I'll be waiting to see you soon. Oh, man. Now I'm really just looking forward to doing those side quests because some of them are just so stupid. But it was so good. Like, that takes care of my troubles for today. I suppose I still can't convince you to take on the world. The world? What does that even mean? Are you still trying to recruit me into your pro fighting or whatever it was? That's exactly what it was. You got potential most men can't even dream about. The world champ title could be yours. Like, as good as it sounds, I'm not interested. I got a main story to do. Else we're gonna be here all day. Sorry, I'm not some starry-eyed kid who fell for that line. If you're looking to scout somebody, keep looking. I'll tell you one thing, boy. You keep living street fight to street fight, you'll wind up with a knife between your ribs in some dark alley. That's no way to go out. You belong in the light, the spotlight. And I can get you under the brightest ones. What do you say? You and me versus the world? Nah, I'm good. Nah. That doesn't mean I'm giving up for good. You got room to grow like a tree. Also kind of a weird phrase. I'll keep coaching you along the way. You've got skills as a trainer, that much I believe. But I'm really not in a position to be worrying about anybody but myself right now. You only played the first Yakuza, but the way it goes from fully serious to dumb and wild is hilarious. Yeah, I was talking about this earlier. That's one thing, just like, they always get right. They always, like, walk on that thin line between, like, super serious and then super goofy and just out there. And they always manage to just get it right. And I don't know how they do it. I'm really... Yeah, we read all that, yeah. Alright, my boy. Just steer clear of dark alleys till then. You hear? No knives in those ribs. Or bullets, for that matter. Are you trying to jinx me? See you later. Alrighty. We're done with all that. Now I need to focus on the main story stuff now. Okay. Please tell me where that is on the map. It does tell me where that is. And it is... Oh, it's only over there. Okay. One thing I need to do, actually, because we're playing this on the hardest difficulty, is to get health items. Something I definitely need to do. Stamina charges up your health and heat significantly. I think that's the one I need, actually. So we'll buy 18? Actually, I'll put 16 on there. So then we've got space for 2 more items. Okay, because I don't know if we'll have story items that we need to keep hold of. I don't remember. I do remember what we've got coming up, though. Definitely. And remember, Chapter 2 is pretty, it's pretty wild. It's also, like, one of the best, like, intro chapters in this entire series that I've played so far. Okay, am I going the right way? Yeah. So if I... Oh, is it another vending machine? Sure, we've got the money for it. It's a dream machine. Insert 100,000 yen to make your dreams come true. Maybe. Okay, we just got more health. That's fine. Okay, and it is this build, not this building, the one right after it, I think. So I love that artwork. I think it's in Yakuza 1, Yakuza 2, but like, it always looks so good. That's one thing I will always love. Like, Yakuza, it's such a good looking game. And it has no Has no business being as good as it was. It really doesn't. It's not that building. This one? That one, yeah. This is the loan shark's office. I don't know what they're up to. Better go in prepared. Yep. Got my health items. That's probably as much as prepared I'm going to be for this.
俺が来んのは宣告承知ってわけか。堂島組の桐生一馬だ。東国クレジットの社長に俺をはめた礼を言いに来た。
うちの社長はあんたに会う気はありませんよ、桐生さん。
じゃあお前ら半殺しにして会う気にさせてやる。
この人数相手にあんた
I mean, there's only 3 of them. It's not that many people.
こっちはいい加減爆発しそうになってんだ。
If it was like 300 people, then I'd be like, yeah, maybe Kiryu's out of his league. But there's only 3? Nah, we'll be fine. So let me change to that fighting style. It's like the big tanky build. You can just like throw everything at him. There we go. So let me pick that up. There we go. Oh no, we couldn't bring the weapon with us? Okay. Oh, there's more guys. Okay, can I... Yeah, just throw this at him. No, let me pick it up. There we go. Right, and throw him over here. Oh, I'll just do that instead. I love also, like, the whole thing of, like, Kiryu doesn't kill people, but we just, like, completely beat the living shit out of anyone. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we've killed someone with some of those fighting moves. I'm pretty sure of it.
信じられねえ。まさかここまでたどり着くかよ。
あとはあんただけだ、社長。じっくり話を聞かせてもらう。
話？何の話だ？
今さらとぼけだって時間の無駄だ。なぜ俺をはめた？あんたの目的は何
The Batman rule? It is very like Batman rule. Yeah. It's like, I don't kill, like, especially in Arkham Knight. Like, Arkham Knight Batman, some of the takedowns in that game, I'm like, how have you not killed this guy? Like, I didn't kill him, I just snapped his spine in half, pretty much. Yeah. I especially remember some of the, like, moves and takedowns in Arkham Knight, and it would be pretty brutal. I'm like, how have you not killed that guy? Because I remember, like, I think it was in Arkham Knight, you could, like, break people's arms and stuff, and interrogate them, I think. But I was always like, Jesus, like, it's pretty messed up.
あんたが俺を。
何の話だねえ、社長さん。桐生、お前何やってんだよ。あ？殺に実するように言ったはずだろう。
We're over here doing dumb shit. We're not doing dumb shit. No, we're just beating people up.
やっぱちょっとなまってんな。現役の頃はガキのしつけなんざ一発で済んだんだがよ。社長さん、ちょっと外してもらえませんか。この若いのに説教
I wish I could, like, find the image also, but, like, 3 of the main characters of villains, should I say, are actually, like, based on real people, and this is one of them. And they just scanned, like, his face into the game, and it's scary how good it looks, because it's just him.
俺、
Like, they did that for a few characters in this game, where they just motion captured them and then motion scanned them completely. So, like, this is a real guy in real life. And in real life, he still looks intimidating. But somehow they made him look even more intimidating in this game. I don't know how that works, but they made it work.
いい機会だ。お前とは一度腹割って話してと思ってたからよ。おめえと錦山孤児なんだってな。風間の頭がやってる施設の出なんだろう。確かひまわりとかいう養護施設だ。極道なんてまともに育ったやつの方が少ねえ。孤児だからって恥じる必要はねえぞ。ただな、風間の頭もえげつねえ真似をするよな。
どういう意味ですか?
I do hope they, at some point, go more into Kiru's backstory. Because I know they talk about it in this one a little bit. But, like, he grew up in an orphanage and then got, like, adopted by a guy who is in the Yakuza and then grew up as a Yakuza member. It's an interesting way to grow up, definitely.
そろそろ本題に入ってもらえませんか、クゼの兄貴。
Because I don't remember there's any flashbacks of the orphanage. Well, actually, no, the orphanage does show up in a later game. But I think it would be kind of cool to, like, play as a younger Kiru, like, working his way through the Yakuza. Like that. If they made a full game of that, I'd be totally okay with it.
俺が次の若頭、堂島組の跡目を。だがそのために必要なあの土地のある情報ってやつを檻の中の頭が握ってやがる。
ある情報？
ああ。お前そいつを頭から探り出せ。うまくやりゃ組手の将来を俺が約束してやる。あの人はまさかお前に裏切られるとは思ってねえからな。構成員25000の登場会。その直系堂島組でのし上がったとなるや大した出世だ。それに例の殺しの真犯人も渡している。
やっぱりあんたが俺をはめたんだな。
さあな。ただこの話を蹴りゃおめえは確実に無所行きだ。俺につくかもう先のねえ風間につくか好きな方選べ。だが返事は今だ。この場でしろ。
クゼな兄貴。
なんだ。
あんた賢いつもりで立ち回ってるんだろうが全然器じゃね
えよ。
何？
俺のこともおやっさんのことも。あんたは何も分かっちゃいない。
Should have made a command for, like, every time a character says nanny in these games. But I feel like that would be, like, over 100 easily for this game.
本当にその覚悟があんだろうな。
覚悟ならありますよ。それが極道ってもんでしょうが。
I think that's the end of chapter 1. I think it is? Maybe? No, maybe not actually. No. So I remember some chapters for Yakuza 0 are pretty short, and then some of them are just really, really long. And this is definitely one of the longer ones. Right, where do I need to go? Over there? Okay. No, I don't want to fight those guys. No, 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 no. Nope. I'm good. I just... Nope. Okay, there we go. Like, because we're playing this on the hardest difficulty, if I can avoid as many enemy encounters as possible, then I'll play it safe that way. Because I don't want to waste any health items, and then we get to a boss and I just can't beat it.
やっぱりお前からの呼び出しだったんだな、錦。お前今どこにいる？
風間組の事務所だ。天下一通りの。
風間組？なんでお前そんなとこに？
今、柏木さんと会って話してる。なんかいい知恵貸してもらおうと思ってよ。なんせ柏木さんはあの風間のおやっさんの片腕だ。
なるほどな。
それよりお前の方はどうだったんだ？もう堂島組の事務所からはとっくに出てるんだろう。
ああ。だが、いろいろあった。
いろいろ？
そいつは直接会ってから話す。
わかった。なら俺は柏木さんと風間組で待ってるからすぐ来てくれ。実はな、お前も柏木さんの話を聞いといた方が良さそうなんだ。お前、殻の一つぼって聞いたことあるか？
久世の兄貴からさっき聞かされたばかりだ。どうやら柏木さんは何もかもお見通しらしいな。俺もすぐそっちに向かう。
I'm gonna see if we could use the dream machine, but no. That one isn't working. Also, let me save here, just to be safe. So I can't remember the last time I saved... Oh no, it was quite a bit ago, actually. Okay, there we go. Right, and then we need to go to... over there. Okay. So, we go this way. No, don't chase me, please. Please, stop that. I don't want to fight. I just want to, like, get done with this first chapter. Is it down here? Yeah, it's down there. Okay. It can be a bit of a maze, this map, like, sometimes. And then it's... I think it's this building? Yeah. It's like the loudest way to eat noodles ever. Like, my guy, do you have to be so loud eating those noodles? Can you not? Oh, it's not even noodles he's eating. Okay, he's done. There we go.
お前が本家から呼び出されたってとこまでは錦山から聞いてる。そっから先何があったかは大方予想がつく。久世のおじきあたりが風間を裏切れとでも言ってきたんじゃねえか。
ええ、そうです。
どういうことなんです？
殻の一坪で桐生が死なせたって死体は銃で殺されていた。もちろんこいつがそんなことするわけがねえ。つまり誰かにはめられたんだ。
それもっと早く言ってくださいよ。俺はもう本当に兄弟が人殺しになっちまったのかと。
錦。
面倒なことになったな桐生。とにかく久世と何があったか全部話せ。なるほど。つまり若頭補佐の三人衆が頭の座を争っているってわけだ。風間の親父がいないのをいいことにな。
冗談じゃねえ。おやっ さん以外に堂島の頭が務まるかよ。
落ち着け錦山。それより久世の話に出た空の一坪だ。お前らが知ってるのはほんの触りだけだな。
ええ、柏木さんは詳しくご存知なんすか？
ああ、まず今カムロ町のある一帯に大規模な再開発計画があってな。堂島組の例の若頭補佐3人が食い争うように地上げをしてる。
それなら聞いてます。権利者バラバラの土地に根こそぎ買い漁ってるって。そいつをまとめ上げてでかく転売する腹でしょ。
そうだ。だがその中にどうやっても手に入れられねえたった一坪ばかりの更地があんだよ。
それが空の一坪。
ああ、そいつは最近になって一帯の地上げが8割方終わろうって時に見つかった土地でな。厄介なもんで再開発用地のど真ん中にある。そこが手に入らん限りいくら周りの土地まとめても売り物にならねえ。
そんなからくりがあったのか。ところでその一坪まだ誰も手に入れてないんですか？
所有者が行方不明らしい。もし今出てくりゃ10億って値になってんだがな。
10億？
たった一坪の土地が？
I was about to say the same thing. A billion yen for like a little small like pot of land. It's crazy.
周り一帯の地上げにもう100億以上突っ込んでんだ。一坪10億だろうが今さら引けやしねえ。
久世はその土地を手に入れるのに必要なある情報を風間のおやっさんが握っていると言っていました。
風間のおやっさんの持ってる情報って何です？
いや、わからねえ。俺も初耳だ。
でもやっぱり姿消している土地の所有者に関係することでしょうね。何にしても久世はその情報をおやっさんから探らせるために桐生をはめたってわけか。
ああ、そのために人一人殺してまでな。
おめえら今の状況わかるか？桐生は当然として追い詰められてんのは風間の親父も同じだ。桐生が仇殺したってことで後見人の親父もけじめを迫られる。その上久世が空の一坪手にして若頭になってみろ。奴は親父を必ず組から追い出す。
組から追い出す？
まさか堂島組の波紋もあり得ると？
ああ、親父も無所にいる以上今は何も手が打てね
え。あのおやっさんが波紋？
破門された極道の末路は言わなくてもわかるな。一度上までのし上がった後で底辺の屈辱に耐えられる人間は少ねえ。自殺したホームレスに元極道って肩書きがついてるのは珍しい話じゃない。
でも桐生は実際殺しはやってないんです。こいつの疑いさえ晴らしゃおやっさんも波紋にはならねえはずでしょう。
疑いを晴らすには真犯人を抑える必要がある。
そうだ。だが久世が真犯人を握ってる以上手は出せん。相手は堂島組の幹部だ。この世界で上に噛みつくことは何があっても許されね
え。でもこのままじゃ桐生は無所にぶち込まれるんですよ。
俺らが久世に手を出せば風間の親父は余計立場が悪くなる。その時点で波紋は確実になるな。
だったらどうすりゃいいんですか俺たちは。
柏木さん、とりあえず俺の濡れ衣も殻の一粒も後回しだ。今とにかく俺はおやっさんを守るために動きます。
何かいい手があるのか？
ええ、俺の不始末は俺一人でけじめつけます。お おやっさんに責任がいかないようにするにはもうこの手しか残ってね。
So it's basically just a spider's web of many people involved. We're in the middle of it, unfortunately, because we're being framed for murder. And yeah, it's a lot of names, definitely.
今日限り堂島組を抜ける。杯返して極道から足を洗う。
桐生、お前。
今回の一件、とにかく俺一人の責任としてケリをつけるんだ。その後クゼを捕まえて真犯人の居場所を吐かせ。
何言ってんだ。杯もらって3年そこらのヤクザが5体満足で足洗えるわけねえだろ。最悪殺されんぞ。認めたかねえけど今の堂島組仕切ってんのはクゼだ。それを袖にしたお前が組み抜けるっつってあいつが生かしとくと思うか。
杯返す先はクゼじゃねえ、堂島組長だ。それにまだ殺されると決まったわけじゃねえ。車回してくれ錦。これから組の事務所に行く。
ふざけんなって。お前やけになってるだけじゃねえか。
うるせえ。他に手はねえんだ。このまま指くわえて見てるわけにはいかね
え。やめろ桐生。錦山の言ってることは正しい。
正しいかどうかなんてどうでもいい。所詮俺は風間のおやっさんについていくために極道になっただけの半端もんです。俺の不始末でおやっさんに迷惑かけるくらいなら俺にも覚悟があります。
おめえなめたこと言ってんじゃねえぞ。あ？俺の言うことが聞けねえのか？
ああ、桐生。ええ。たとえ風間のおやっさんが止めたとしても俺は行きます。こんな
I think it's the second time we've been punched by a main character now. In the same chapter also.
許してください。柏木さん。
Like, among the list of reasons why I still like Kiryu, that's another reason, is because when he wants to do something, he's gonna go ahead and do it, and you're not gonna stop him. And that's what I like about him, among like all the other things, because he's such a well-written character. And yeah, he's pretty, like, he's flawed in ways, but I think just for how well-written he gets in each Yakuza game that I've played so far, he only gets better. Especially the second Yakuza game, because there's a reason why that's my favorite, because Kiryu has one quotable line, I want to say like halfway through the game, which is probably one of the best things he's ever said, because it just makes perfect sense. Okay. Man, I forgot how long this first chapter is. I did not realize it was going to be this long. Okay, we'll do another save here, and yeah, I think that's all I need to do right now. I think so.
兄弟、お前が組を抜けると言ったってクゼの野郎がそれを許すとは限らねえ。何が起きてもおかしくない。覚悟を決めておくんだ。
I think we're ready. Yep, I've got all my health items.
大丈夫だ。
So if things do get bad, I can rely on them.
わかった。乗れよ。
I'm trying to think also if I'm mistaking chapter 1 and 2. Because I remember chapter 2 pretty well, but now that I think about it, I'm wondering if that is just all in the first chapter or not. I can't remember now. This whole kind of introduction's thrown me off. I don't remember it being this long. I don't remember things going down this way. I always thought it was a little bit different. I do remember, I think there's like 20 plus chapters in this game. It's pretty long.
なんでだよ、おやつ。俺らの道は俺らが自分で決める。 今まで育ててもらった恩とは別の話だ。今さら善人ぶんなよ。あんたもヤクザなんだろ。だったら俺らがヤクザになるのを止める資格なんてねえじゃねえか。
桐生、
俺たちはずっとあんたの背中を見て育ったんだ。いい車乗って肩で風切って周りの人間に頭下げられて、そういう人間になりてえって俺たちがそう思っちゃいけねえのかよ。施設上がりの人間は夢を見ることも許されねえってのか。
なあ、今お前何考えてた？
何もぼーっとしてただけだ。
ほらよ、いつだったかおやっさんに殴られていた時のことを思い出してた。俺たちがこの道に入る前の晩だったよな、確か。てっきりお前も同じこと思い出してるもんだと思ってたよ。
やっぱりおめえにはかなわねえな、兄弟。
I did also forget about that entire scene. I completely forgot that happened in this game. I thought it was in a later game. But, like, yeah, there's probably a lot that I'm forgetting from this. It's been over a year. Just over a year. I remember, like, key stuff, like the last boss fight, the last chapter I remember really well. But, like, yeah, there's probably a lot of things that I'm just completely forgetting about. But it's also a long game, so there's probably another reason why.
堂島組長は事務所にいるか？
ええ、いらしてます。
ここで降りんのは俺一人だ。
え？
組長に伝えてくれ。桐生一馬が杯を返しに来たってな。
桐生さん、本気っすか？
ああ。すまなかったな、錦。お前はもう行ってくれ。
本当にやるんだな、桐生。
組長に話をつける。死ぬと決まったわけじゃねえ。せいぜい器用にやってみるさ。
お前にそんな真似ができるのかよ、バカ野郎が。
またな、兄弟。
組を抜けてってことでいいんだな、キ
はい。組長に破門のお願いに上がりました。お取り次ぎ願います、クゼの兄貴。
ああ、残念だったな。土曜の8時じゃダメだ。親父のお気に入りのテレビの時間なんでな。話だったら代わりに俺が聞いてやる。てめえ、 円弧も詰めてねえじゃねえか。手ぶらで組み抜けの挨拶とはな。てめえ極道舐めてんのか？あ
あ、あんたと話しに来たわけじゃねえ。組長はどこにいるんだ？
今現場で組み仕切ってんのはこの俺だ。口の利き方には気をつけろよ。あ
The third time we've been punched out in the first chapter. Twice by the same dude.
円弧は詰めねえわ。金も持ってこねえ。挨拶だけで組み抜けさせてくださいってか？お俺学生気分で敷居またげるほど極道の世界甘くねえぞこら。よ考え直せやキリ。今なら全部水に流してやる。風間の頭から彼の一粒の情報を聞き出せ。もうそれしかお前の生きる道はねえんだからよ。
組長に会わせてもらえませんか？ほら、破門してもらいに来たんす。
答えはノーってことか。そうかい。じゃあもういいわ。てめえは使い物にならねえってことだな。お前には俺のそばについてのし上がるチャンスがあった。そいつを蹴らなきゃ死なずに済んだのによ。あ、米だ。
はい。
消し方考えろ。
地味ですけど山の中で生き埋めが一番かと。薬品で
Damn, they're gonna bury us alive? Bro, that's kind of messed up.
ああ、死体は残せよ。後々こいつの死体が見つかった方がいいんだ。堂島組は身内のしつけには厳しいって方が本家での評判も上がるってもんよ。ああ。
So this whole scenario, originally I thought it happened in the second chapter of the game, but it's the first chapter. So it's kind of thrown me off a little bit. I don't remember what chapter 2 is now at all.
もう親父なんて関係ねえよ。てめえは組み抜けたんだろうが。
確かにそうだ。その言葉待ってたぜ。
何？てめえ兄貴分に向かって何しやがる。
兄貴分だと。俺はもうこの組の人間じゃねえ。あんたさっきそう言ったはずだ。かかってくんのはあんたらの勝手だが、こっちも遠慮なく手出させてもらう。
クゼの兄貴。こいつは俺がやらしてもらいます。
任せる。好きにしろよ。
待て。あんたにはまだ話がある。
俺にはねえ。どうせお前はここで死ぬんだ。もし生きておらんとこまで来られたら話ぐらい聞いてやる。
なら首洗って待ってろ。
いつでもいいぜ。
I'm glad I've got those health items with me, because this might actually be really difficult. Alright, I need to pick that table up. That's what I need to do. Because... There we go. Okay, we're gonna change that fight style. Thing is, there's like 20 guys over here. Okay, I think we've got like 3 guys left, I think. Oh, so where's that? Let me pick that vase up over there. Just gonna throw it at him. Okay, let me heal up before I do anything else. Ow. Is it okay, it's that way we go? Yeah, okay. Okay, I need to pick up that bat again, because I know I'll be needing that for this bit in a minute. Yep, because of this guy. Can I just... Ow, okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Can I throw it at him? Okay, well, we tried. I remember the first time I played that, it took me ages to get rid of him because I just didn't know the strategy for it. So I'm glad doing this on New Game Plus made that bit a lot easier. He's dead. Well, not dead, but we knocked him out, I guess. Gotta deal with this guy. Yeah, we'll pick that up. Why not? He's just not gonna stay down, is he? Nope. I thought we beat him. No, he's only got a bit of health left. And for some reason I was like, oh yeah, we knocked him out. But then I noticed he had like a tiny bit of health left. Okay, can't go that way. What's over here? Actually, can we throw this guy? I think we can throw him off the edge. Yeah. Remember, Kiryu doesn't kill people, although we just threw a guy like 5 or 6 floors off a balcony. But no, Kiryu doesn't kill people. No, definitely not. Also just noticed there's a reflection in the mirror. Like, bro, like, I don't... Maybe it's because I'm not, like, used to seeing that often in games. Like, it's an actual working reflection. In a lot of games, like, there's one game that came out recently, I can't remember what it was, but it just didn't have mirror reflections at all. Like, this game does, and this came out in, what, 2016? 2017? It's crazy. Hey, it's you again. Oh man, he was trying then. He was gonna stab us in the gut, I think, which would have done a lot of damage. And this is why I love Yakuza, because it's over the top. And I feel like if Kiryu didn't land that correctly, like, we would have got out the window. Okay, I need to heal up before I do anything else. Okay, we're at full health. That's good. So I definitely remember what we've got coming up. And it's, it might be a little difficult. Because it is a boss fight. Like, actually the first boss fight in the entire game. And I remember struggling on it the first time I played it. It took me a few attempts to get it right. That kick, yo, that kick he did, Jake, it's insane. It's so good. I'm pretty sure you can do like the drop kick thing he did. I think that's a move in the second game. I think you can definitely do it though.
からの一粒の真犯人は誰なんだどこに隠してる
ガキが調子に乗りやがって
Also, you know things are gonna serious when the character's gonna show off his tattoos. Like that's when shit gets real. Like this.
下にいた役立たずどものせいで勘違いさせてまったらしいが堂島を甘く見るなよ
That's another reason why I love this game, because every single tattoo ever shown in these games, it's so good. It shouldn't be as good as it is.
いつまで脳がきたるてんださっさとかかってこいかかってこねえならこっちから行くぜ
So this was pretty much the boss fight that I got stuck on first time playing for ages. Just because it was so difficult to deal with. Okay, I need to change... Actually, we'll go for this fighting style. I think that might work the best for this, maybe? Okay, we dazed him. Okay, going down to like half health, I think. So far it's working out alright. I thought that was going to take more health off him, but hey, it's okay. Because normally that does a lot of damage. Just going to do it again. And then I'll swap fighting style again. Oh, we only need to punch him once more, I think? There we go, got it. And at this point, technically, we're not even Yakuza anymore, so he just got his ass handed to him by a civilian, pretty much. And that's pretty much the main boss of the entire Yakuza, pretty much.
怠慢張ってたんじゃねえのか、クズ。堂島の若頭補佐ともあろうもんが、みっともねえ恥さらしやがる。風間の器にはほど遠いな。でも親父、その頭が拾ってきたガキがこいつです。桐生一馬です。
Like, even the boss is like, bro, you just got your ass kicked by a civilian. Like, what the fuck?
バカな真似しやがって。
そのことで組長にお願いに上がりました。俺は誓って殺しはやってません。ですが疑いがかかってる以上。
Like, it wouldn't be a Yakuza game without really good looking suits, angry people, and slightly complicated storylines.
虫がいいこと言ってんじゃねえぞバカ野郎。親父、こいつは俺がきっちりけじめつけます。これ以上親父に迷惑かけませんから。お前。
It's like, we can go for round 2, bro. We just... I just beat you.
桐生はお前の裁量で組抜けさせたんじゃなかったのか。そんなこと。
Like, in other words, you fucked up, dude. Really fucked up. And also, yeah, he's lying to the boss, also. Yikes.
桐生はもう組を抜けた人間だ。それを殺すのに親父の許しはいらない。そう言ってましたよね、クゼの兄貴。てめえら。クゼ。これ以上無様さらす気か。
And you know what happens if you work for the Yakuza and you fuck up really badly?
さあ兄弟、久世剣能界の人間なら作法は知っていますよね。兄貴の好きな刑
It's
事
also like kind of scary that this is a real thing that actually happens if you do fuck up. Like if you're part of the Yakuza and you screw up really badly, they will do this to you. Shit, it's terrifying because I'm like, bro, like.
よく見とけや。
Yep. It's brutal, dude. What's even worse is like if he screws up again, they will take another finger off. So like it could get to a point where he just doesn't have any fingers left. Eventually, anyway. Like the worst part of that also, like everyone now knows he's part of a Yakuza clan because if he goes out in public and he's missing a pinky finger, they're like, oh yeah, this guy screwed up. We can't trust this guy now. So it's got massive repercussions, definitely.
俺と風間のおやっさんの身の潔白を明らかにするためです。今回の一件、俺は殺しをやってません。風間のおやっさんも全く関わりありません。ですが一坪で俺が金を取り立てた男が死に、組に迷惑かけちまったのは事実です。俺は組抜けて責任取らせてもらいます。ですからどうか風間の親父のことだけは。
さあ、飯でも食うか。はい。
堂島組長。
お前が組抜けて取れる責任ってのは何だ。
それは絶対に俺があの一粒で男を殺した犯人を捕まえます。それで俺と風間のおやっさんの身の潔白を。
そうか。その必要はない。
でも犯人を。
犯人？そんなのはサツが勝手に探す。お前はもう仇だ。
それじゃけじめがつきません。
けじめ？だからてめえは仇だろうが。今さらごちゃごちゃうるせんだ。お前は自分の不手際があると認めるところはあるんだろ
う。はい。少なくとも自分があの場所で追い込みかけなければ、ひょっとしたらこんなことには。
だから波紋を申し出た。
そうです。
安心しろ。けじめならきっちり取ってもらうさ。
え？
風間が拾ってきたガキ、桐生。お前の不手際であの土地に手が出しづらくなっちまった。その責任は風間に取ってもらう。お前もさっきまで極道だったんだ。この理屈はわかるだろう。
堂島組長。
極道は一度身引いたらしまいだ。お前は仇として幸せになる道でも探すんだな。
And I think that's the end of the first chapter. I think so? Maybe? Maybe not? Man, I really forgot how long this opening is. Like, I feel like this is probably the longest chapter in the entire game. A one-off. Because I remember the last chapter in Yakuza 0 did take me quite a while. I'm completely thrown off now, because I thought all that stuff happened in the second part of the game. But no. So I don't know what happens next. I'm not too sure.
このままだと風邪をひいてしまいますよ。私は立花と申します。
立花。
あなたが今置かれている状況は全て承知しています。私はあなたと会うこの時をずっと前から待っていたんです。少しだけ話聞いていただけませんか？桐生一馬さん。
There we go. Now it's finished. Alrighty. And we got bonus money for doing that, so not too bad. Alright, I do want to do a save, definitely. So we don't have to go for all that again. I think I'm thinking about maybe leaving it there also, because I didn't think that first chapter was going to take as long as it did. And we've been streaming now for nearly 2.5 hours, which went by really quickly. So what I might do is watch this cutscene, then save again, and then see how long that takes.
「食事まだ済んでませんよね。よかったらいかがです？」
悪いが空気にはなれねえ。あんたが誰かを聞くまではな。
私に危険はありませんよ、桐生さん。くつろいでください。
俺の服は
だいぶ汚れていましたのでクリーニングさせています。すぐにお返ししますよ。
立花さんだったな。
ええ。ご安心ください。私は堅気の人間です。カムロ町で不動産屋を営んでいます。
不動産屋？それが俺に何の用だ？
料理本当に食べないんですか？右手は義手です。無作法なのはご容赦を。数年前に失ってから寒くなると痛みます。不思議なもので、ないはずの指先までうずいて鎮痛剤も効きません。四六時中痛みを我慢するだけです。でも痛みを顔に出すのは面倒なんでやめました。
そんなことは聞いてね。
Man, that was kind of cold, Kiru. That was a cold answer. This man's telling you about his prosthetic hand, and you're just not caring about it.
登場過剰。いくつもの花が集まって大きな一つの花になっているものをそう言います。実はあなたもよくご存知の ある花もその登場花女でしてね。
何の話をしてる？
ひまわりですよ。ひまわりのあの大きな花はたくさんの小さな花の集まりなんです。子供が集まる養護施設につけるにはいい名前です。風間さんがひまわりと名付けたんですか？
あんたは一体。
あなたはひまわりで錦山さんと兄弟同然に育った。もう一人、沢村由美さんというお嬢さんもです。やがてあなたと錦山さんは親と慕う風間さんを追って極道の世界に入った。そして今は殺人の濡れ衣を着せられ、その影響で風間さんも破門の危機にある。
もういい。あんたが俺を調べたってのはよく分かった。大した情報源を持ってるらしい。だがなんで俺を調べた？あんたの目的は何なんだ？
今カムロ町の不動産屋が欲しがるものといえば一つしかありません。殻の一粒に決まっているじゃないですか。
また殻の一粒か。
私と手を組んでいただけませんか、桐生さん。堂島組の若頭補佐たちが殻の一粒を手にすれば、風間さんは破門を免れません。ですが私があの土地を手に入れれば、風間さんを守ることができます。それにあなたの濡れ衣も晴らさなければ、カムロ町における我が社の情報網はちょっとしたものです。私と手を組めばきっと真犯人を追えます。
なんでそこまでして俺を引き入れようとする？あんたの本当の目的は何なんだ？俺の服を返してくれ、立花さん。
私の申し入れを拒むと？
あんたの話は俺にとって都合が良すぎる。この町じゃそういう時ほど用心しなきゃなんねえ。生き残るためにはな。
なるほど。少し甘く見ていたようですね。でもいつか考え直してくださると信じています。せめてこの名刺だけはお持ちいただけますか？
ああ、分かった。
服はすぐに持ってこさせます。では私はこれで。
So yeah, I think with how long the first chapter took us there, I'm just gonna find a save point and then probably more than likely continue Monday, Tuesday? Probably Tuesday? We'll see. Because originally I said I would start Yakuza next week, but then was like, nah, I want to get a head start on it. Why not? Because I remembered it's a long game, so... Okay, where's that save point? It is over here. So let me, before I save, let me see if I can buy any new skills. Okay, no, I've acquired all of those that I haven't unlocked yet. The rest of these are locked off. Is there anything else I can buy for this one? No? I don't... Oh, well, there's one there. Yeah, we've got enough to buy it, yeah. Alright, then I'll save here then. Here the game used the item box as telephones, not as telephones. Alright, let me save. No, that's not what I want to do. There we go. Alright, and it saved. Yeah, it saved it. Okay. Yeah, so I'll continue Yakuza either on Monday or Tuesday. Depending on how the weekend goes, it'll kind of decide which day works better. So yeah, we'll work it out. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of Yakuza streams in the upcoming weeks, definitely. You know, because I'm planning on playing through all of them. Which is gonna, you know, probably take the rest of the entire year to go through. I feel like, especially because I've only played Yakuza 0, 1, and 2. I think 1 is the shortest out of the ones that I've played. I think 1's definitely the shortest, yeah. I think 0's the longest, and then Yakuza 2 is kind of a good length. It's not extremely that long, but it's not too short either. So yeah, I think we could probably finish Yakuza 1 in like 2 weeks, I would imagine. 0, I don't know how long that's going to take to finish. That might take a while. It also depends if I'm focusing on main story stuff or just side stuff and all that stuff. Yeah, it depends really. But yeah, anyway. Today was fun. I'm really glad to like actually get back into Yakuza after a year of not playing this. And yeah, it's going to be a good time, definitely. So yeah, alrighty. I'm going to call it there anyway. And yeah, we'll continue with Chapter 2 sometime next week. And yeah, and all that good stuff. Alrighty, hope all of you have a good weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Alright, see you guys later. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye.